Welcome aboard Talking Ship with J, D, and Kenny, the only cruise podcast where the drinks are strong, the opinions are stronger, and HR is definitely not on this ship. Grab a chair, grab a drink. Let's talk ship.
Kenny, it's good to be back.
Yes, it is. My talking ship compadre, JD. What's going on, baby?
Oh, man, just still reliving the scenes in my head from the last cruise, counting down the days for my next one.
Ain't that the truth? Hell yeah. Mm.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. We both recently were on the Oasis of the Seas.
Oasis of the Seas.
Yes, we're going to get into that a little bit right after we get to some cruise news.
Cruise news, baby. I know you got something good. What you got, JD?
I only got a few today, and like we talked about before, we try not to get anything that's going to bring the mood down. Usually the cruise news is upbeat, maybe a little humorous.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of stuff happening on cruise. You know, there was a couple deaths and stuff like that, but we're not going to talk about any of that.
I totally agree.
First piece of cruise news. I actually love this piece of news. A passenger on the Rhapsody of the Seas jumped into the water as the ship returned to port to avoid paying a $16,000 gambling debt. Get this. He had somebody on a jet ski waiting for him in the water, jumps on the jet ski, drives ashore.
My getaway.
You know what happened next. Them ships got radios.
Let me guess. He got away? No.
Hell no. This ain't a James Bond movie. Jason Bourne could have got away.
I'm not going to lie, though. I mean, that's pretty ingenious. You know, I mean, I don't know about ingenious, but that's pretty cool. Jump off the ship, have a passing by, you know, jet ski, and he's pulling you along, and you pop up on there, sit on the seat, and you're waving at the boat like, fuck you, got away. And you know you got to head to land.
Right. But then you got to peel your Mission Impossible mask off.
Yeah, right? $15,000. I ain't paying no money. I'm out of this bitch. Nah.
You know what's messed up is it sounds like he had this pre-planned. And how do you even come up with a plan like that? Here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's, you know, me calling you up. JD, look, I'm probably going to be like way in the red by the time we get off this cruise. So this is what I'm going to probably do. I'm going to have you set up a jet ski because I'm going to jump. I mean, I'm going to try and jump from like, you know, the lower decks because I'm pretty sure that water feels like fucking concrete.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to dive in. You drive by, scoop me up into the sunset. Boom.
Oh, man.
Yeah. How did you talk your friend into that?
I don't know, because obviously he ain't going to have no money to pay him. He just spent it all on the ship.
Hell no. And I tell you this much. When the police get us, I'm going to be like, look, I just saw dude jump off. I should be a hero. I saw this dude jump off the ship. I saved him.
Right.
I don't know this guy. Yeah. Kenny, what are you talking about? And I'd have been like, that ain't my fucking name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's craziness, man. Oh, man. I mean, it needs to be a movie, a short film, a documentary, something. Something's got to come of that. Netflix, get on it.
Yeah, for sure. I'd watch it.
What ship was it?
It was the Rhapsody of the Seas.
Rhapsody of the Seas. Wow.
That's one of the smallest ships in the fleet, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a small ship. So
but
it probably didn't. Yeah,
I mean, but still, jumping off anything but deck 2 is going to hurt.
I know, right? That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. And the bad part about it is it hurt for nothing.
Right.
Because
exactly.
I'm guessing you get ready to say he got caught by the police anyway.
Oh, he did. He did. They were waiting for him on shore. Let's see what else we got.
Goober.
Royal Caribbean is testing a new process for back-to-back cruisers that involves facial recognition technology to expedite customs and immigration procedure.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm talking about when I say this. I'm just imagining the facial recognition you do when you get off the ship. I feel like it would work out the best if they because you know how if you're going to do a back-to-back, they have everybody, say, go into the theater till everybody else gets off the ship.
Exactly.
What if those facial scanners were like handheld and they just brought them in the theater and got everybody in a line?
And that would be a phenomenal idea. And I've done 3 or 4 back-to-backs, and I'll say this: one of them was on the Mariner one time, and we didn't get off of the ship totally. They walked us down to like deck 3 or 2, somewhere, where what they call, what is that, I-95, where they're dragging stuff in and out of the ship. We walked down there, and they had one of the facial recognition things right there, and we just walked up to it, bloop, and then walked back upstairs and back to whatever we were doing. And I think that worked out better because all the other times we've got to physically come off of the ship. But if they do it like you're thinking, which would be amazing, you know what I'm saying? That would make the process so much faster and so much better.
Well, they did specifically say to expedite customs and immigration procedure. So to expedite, I mean, if they're already having everybody go down to the same facial scanners that we use on the way out, the only way to expedite it would be bring those scanners to you, is what I'm thinking. But
exactly. I mean,
if that's not what they had in mind, Royal, listen up.
Listen,
that's
Royal.
What you need to do.
Yeah. This man knows what he's talking about. Good ideas. But yeah, I agree with that. It like I said, the one we did on the Mariner that one time, it was like smooth. We walked down to a lower floor, beeped us in, gave us new cards, gave us facial recognition, boom, right back. We were already on the ship, so I hope that's how they do it, because that'd be awesome. I've got a couple of back-to-backs coming up. Maybe they'll do it by then.
Maybe it doesn't have a timeline. Let's see, what do we got? Carnival has increased the wait time from 5 minutes to 10 minutes in between drinks. I thought that was already a thing.
I thought it was too. I don't ever recall. I mean, again, it's even 10 minutes with Royal, and theirs is unlimited.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think I've ever had a waiter or bartender. I take that back. I did one time. They let me double fist, and then I went back up to grab 2 more. One time did I have somebody say they won't let me punch it in, and I don't remember how many minutes they said, but they wouldn't let them punch it in. They went ahead and gave me the drinks, but told me I had to come back in like a couple minutes because I wouldn't let them bring it in for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was like my second Royal, maybe.
Really? I know when I'm in the casino, they don't keep track.
No.
They don't keep track at all. I'm not trying to tell on you, Royal. My bad.
I think that's probably everywhere. And I think the employees have a workaround, especially the ones like poolside that are writing your stuff down on a note.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They probably just go in and mass compute them.
I agree. Totally agree.
Carnival has announced it will experiment with a sunscreen-flavored ice cream, which has a coconut and salt flavor to invoke the feeling of being on the Lido deck. What do you think about that?
So What'd you say it was flavored as? Coconut and what?
Coconut and salt.
And sunscreen.
It's supposed to taste like sunscreen if you combine coconut and salt.
I mean, I don't know what sunscreen tastes like, but that don't ever sound like a ingredient I want in my ice cream.
No. And I don't. How do you even come up with something like that?
I don't know. That right there reminds me. Remember when you were small and they had those stickers, and one smelled like fart, and or skunk, or that's what I'm thinking. When they say suns or whatever it is, sunscreen flavored ice cream. I've never smelled. I don't know. Do you normally sniff your sunscreen?
Well, I mean, you can't help but smell it, and
does that induce you wanting to eat some?
No, not at all. And yes, whenever you smell it, you do have the scent. It does have the scent of coke. Or I mean, I guess it depends on what sunscreen you're getting. But I've smelled some that smell like coconut. But I have never thought, I wonder if I can recreate the smell into a taste.
You put some on your finger and be like, ooh.
Have you ever seen the jelly beans that are like booger flavored?
Oh, yeah, them Harry Potter things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Yeah. I just showed my age. I'm talking about stickers, and they got the jelly beans that taste like baby doo-doo and all this other good stuff.
Yeah, I will not be trying that ice cream.
I bet you they got one of them jelly beans that tastes like sunscreen or something. You know what I'm saying? Because my boys bought them things, and they had some horrible freaking flavors.
Well, I mean, like you said, in the candy from our childhood that we're talking about, where it says it tastes like this, I think it was just kind of like tongue in cheek, like, hey, this is going to taste like a booger. The sunscreen thing, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's supposed to invoke the feeling of being on the Lido deck. Well, here's an idea. Go to the bar, get you a coconut pina colada, and sit on the Lido deck.
How about that?
Yeah.
Because that throws me off right at the beginning. Sunscreen flavored ice cream. That don't make me want to run and get no ice cream. If they fuck around and give me some sunscreen flavored ice cream, we're going to fight.
Oh, jeez.
Sneak one in on me.
What about chicken fingers? How you feel about chicken fingers?
I like chicken fingers.
Well, get this.
You got some ice cream flavored chicken fingers?
Nope. But on Carnival, a large fight involving about 24 passengers erupted on the Carnival Sunshine during its last day at sea, reportedly stemming from an argument over a line for chicken tenders. They were throwing punches. They were throwing punches at each other, and somebody even threw a shoe.
Over chicken tendies, right?
Yep.
They must have been like, I don't know, gold flaked. Well, I mean, what's going on here? Why are we?
I don't know. I like some chicken tendies, but there's enough variety on that ship that if I really wanted a chicken tendy and they were out, I'd probably settle for something else.
And here's the bad thing. Okay, you're two people behind the guy that's getting ready to get the last couple of chicken tendies, right? Those chicken tendies are hard as a rock.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so why don't you just wait for some fresh ones? I'd be that dude waiting for some fresh ones. I don't want the prehistoric tendies that guy just got, and I'm not going to fight him because he got the last two hard-ass chicken tendies. No. Nah. That sounds...
If I really, really wanted chicken tendies and nothing else was going to cut it, I would spend the $8 and go to Playmakers and get their chicken tendies because they're the best I've ever had in my life.
Are they? I haven't had them yet, but I mean, I've eaten quite a lot of stuff out of Playmakers because I love Playmakers too, but I haven't had the chicken tendies yet. I have to do that.
That's the only thing I've ever eaten from there. And
you've never gotten the wings?
No.
Are
Nope, that was
the
my
onion
first
ring
time.
tower?
Nope. I've
my
seen all
God.
this stuff.
Campfire cookie?
Nope.
Oof, you're missing out, buddy. You're missing out.
I've had about every drink they have to offer, but
I know, right? Me too.
the chicken tendies, though, they were great. They were rolled in cornflakes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good crunchy chicken tendy, but am I going to fight you for it? I doubt it.
No.
I very seriously doubt I'm going to fight anybody for a chicken tendy. Unless we're on a deserted island and a plate of chicken tendies floated up to the shore and it's just me and 2 or 3 other dudes. Yeah, I'm going to fight them because I want to live, right? But
right.
I'm on a ship with other food. No, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. It sounds pretty stupid. But you know what? Like I said, that tracks for Carnival. That sounds like something that would go on. You know, I'm going to throw my shoe because I didn't get this chicken teddy. So,
and you know, I know that Carnival, I mean, they do it to themselves, but they're often the topic of controversial news. But here lately, I just saw today, and I don't have the article printed out to read it with any kind of accuracy, but I did see today that another ship had to turn around and go back to port because they weren't even in international waters yet, and a fight broke out.
Oh, again?
And that,
another
Royal,
one?
I mean, yeah.
It was another. Well, I mean, here's the thing. At least they're fighting before we literally get a good start into the cruise. You know what I'm saying? That way, if they're going to fight that first 2 or 3 hours on the ship, get on, get your fight on and get kicked off. And that way we ain't got to worry about you later.
And here's the only upside is if you're going to fight on day 1 of your vacation, I mean, at least you get to hang out at, whatever your port city is for a few more days. You have to go back to work with a black eye.
I know, right? Yeah. It's I'll never understand any of that anyway. It'd have to be something really, 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 really serious for me to have to fight while I'm on my vacation.
Right.
Because that I'm not paying that money trying to, prove my manhood. You bumped into me, you shouldn't be bumping into me, or you stepped on my clean new shoes that I bought for the cruise, and now we gotta throw hands. No, not happening.
Right.
Not happening, man.
I feel like there's a pattern emerging. It's always on the 5 days or less. And I'll even say the majority is 4 days or less.
Oh,
and because they're so cheap, and I hate to say that because I would hate for, the cruise lines to say, oh, we're going to double the price of these 4-day cruises to kind of weed out some of the rougher clientele. But
and I think this is my opinion on it also. Say like Royal, they do 4-night and 3-night cruises. But they're doing 4 and 3-night cruises on their Oasis class. So there's a crap ton of stuff to do other than just hammering drinks back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can, yes. Are you going to drink on those 3 and 4-night cruises? Yes. But you've got other options of just drinking, whereas on some of these Carnival 3 and 4-night cruises, they're on their smaller ships. And there's not a lot of activity to choose from other than drinking, right?
Right.
So we're going to try our first. No, it's not our first. We've done 3 and 4-night cruises with Royal before. We did a back-to-back to make it 7-night. But we didn't have problem 1 on the 3-night part or the 4-night part because it was a bigger ship. I don't know. I think that has a little something to do with it too. If you don't have that variety of something to do, you're going to drink,
Yeah. And I think the reality of it is, I mean, think about how many cruise ships, be it Royal, Carnival, Virgin, think about how many ships are going out each day. Let's just round it off and say 5,000, 3,000 people on each ship. I mean, you're talking thousands of people.
Right.
There's going to be a fight a week.
Yeah. I think what Carnival's problem is they don't have a good PR department. Because there are fights on Royal Caribbean, there's fights on Virgin, there's probably fights on Celebrity, Norwegian, Princess, all of them, right? The problem with Carnival is they don't have a good PR, program.
Right.
They don't know how to maneuver this stuff so it don't get out that much.
Right.
Because there's fights on Royal, we both know that. But there's people filming it. But for whatever reason, you don't see it as much as Carnival. Well, you're not going to see it as much as Carnival because it happens on Carnival more.
Right.
But I think, their PR, say like when one of Royal's brand new bells and whistles ships come out, that's all you see. You don't care if you saw a video last week of somebody fighting on a Royal ship. You're looking at this beautiful thing, a blingy blinging and all this stuff going on. And you're like, I want to get on that ship. And that's all you can think of. Carnival doesn't have that.
I tell you where I didn't see a fight.
Where's that?
That was on the Oasis.
Boom. Same here, buddy.
No shortage of chicken tenders because I had them about 3 times on that ship. I walked right up. They were fresh, piping hot.
Boom. Yeah.
A couple of them were a little dry, but shit, when you're mass producing food like that, they can't all be perfect.
Oh, yeah. And the thing with food is it's all, subjective, And that's why I hate when people, put down any other cruise line's food or, what I'm saying?
Right.
All food is subjective. I love what I love when it comes to food. But I'm sure some of the stuff I love, you don't love. Just like some of the stuff you love, I don't love. Right?
Right.
But some people get on some of these, TikToks or YouTubes or podcasts, and they just down whatever cruise line, if Carnival's rating Royal's food, it's the worst food on the face of the planet. Vice versa.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, I know I've been on Carnival ships and I've had some pretty good food. Just like I've been on Royal, I've had some pretty good food.
And if you notice, if you talk to somebody to ask them how their vacation was, if they say, oh, my vacation was great, the food was great, blah, 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 they say something negative about their vacation, the food sucked, the service sucked, everything about it sucked because they already started out on a bad note.
Yeah.
You always got the Debbie Downers.
You do, man. I'm like, you know what? If you go on vacation and all you can think about is the bad crap, you might want to not go cruising anymore if that's all you can do, because
you're not vacationing right if you're looking for things to complain about. You should have just stayed home.
Yeah, I know every cruise I've been on, none of them have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? No cruise is perfect.
Yeah.
But I'll be damned if I didn't have a blast on every one of my cruises. I don't care what happened, I could lose a foot. I'm going to have a good time.
That's right. What do you think about the food on the Oasis?
I did like the food on Oasis. Again, subjective. Some of the, say like the buffet. I love going to the Windjammer, right? And eating breakfast or lunch and even sometimes dinner in there. There were a couple of things that I got that I just did not think they did good. All around, was it decent? It was past mid. It was better than mid. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was better than mid, which is good as far as I'm concerned. As long as I'm not eating nothing that's going to make me boo-boo, 2 or 3 minutes after I eat it, I'm doing good.
I agree. I don't really have any complaints. I thought the food was good. It's always good. Every experience I've had on Royal. The only negative thing I would say about the Oasis is I get the New York Strip quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I don't feel like it was ever any other ship I've ever been on. They did this on the Oasis. They put like this brown gravy on top of the steaks, and somebody else in my party too. There was 12 of us, And somebody else said something about it too, that they didn't remember on any other ship than putting the gravy. And I wasn't a fan of it. And I told myself the next night, because I already knew I was going to get the strip again, that I was going to tell them, leave the gravy off, and I forgot. I mean, I still ate it.
Right.
It wasn't horrible, but I prefer it without that gravy. And I don't think they've done it in the past.
I don't. Now my better half, she gets a New York strip all the time. And it's funny you said that, because she said the same thing about that brown gravy sauce or whatever it is they want to call it. She did not like that sauce or gravy or whatever it was. And she scraped hers off because she did not like that sauce. And I don't ever recall, she's never said that before, because I'm like you. I don't think that sauce was on there before on any other cruise that I've been on. I don't remember.
I could be completely losing my mind and just not remembered it, because I will say on this ship, I got the steak more than I typically do. Typically, I do maybe on a 7-night, maybe twice. And I was on an 8-night on my cruise, and I think I got it. Geez, I think I got it 4 times, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Again, my better half, she does steak every time she sees it on there. Yeah. I'd say she's right in the same wheelhouse as you as far as that. She was not, she has been impressed, more often than not, eating the New York strip on other ships. You know what I'm saying? And she's been impressed because it came back. I mean, they're not the thickest steaks in the world, but whatever magic they did on these other ships, they got it just right for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, she wasn't.
I wish they would change up the menu a little bit. I mean, I understand it's easier for them when they order in bulk, and they know the menu, and that's fine. But like Mexican night, why is the only choice an enchilada?
I know,
enchilada,
right?
beans and rice.
Yeah. Look, I'm right there with you. And then because they'll have enchilada, beans and rice, and then a fish dish and a curry dish or something. I mean, none of that goes together with Mexican. If it's gonna be Mexican, make it all Mexican.
Right. And the only choice, I believe, is a pork enchilada. Why not have a beef enchilada or a cheese enchilada or a chicken enchilada?
Look, I'm right there with you, because I'll be the first one to tell you, when I eat an enchilada, it's always beef. I've never eaten a pork enchilada, because not that I don't like pork, love pork, but I don't eat pork enchiladas. I don't think of pork when I think of my enchiladas. I do think of my, pork, in other things, burritos, pulled pork. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, it's just me. That's my small mind mentality. I don't go out of my box too much. That's a lie. I do go out of my box when it comes to food. I'll eat anything almost. But I do have my little quirks.
Speaking along those lines of Mexican food, El Loco Fresh on this ship was probably the best El Loco Fresh.
That was pretty good, El Loco Fresh. We ate that two, maybe three lunches we had there.
I think I did 3 as well. Yeah.
I love that place. I've always liked El Loco Fresh on just about any of the ships. I mean, when it comes to, I love Mexican food other than that pork enchilada. In main dining. That thing was horrible.
And you put me on a mission for my ship, and I hate to report back that I failed in that mission.
Oh, wah, wah. Why'd you?
The barbecue place.
Yeah.
You told me to try the barbecue place.
You didn't try the
get
barbecue?
around to it.
Oh, man.
No, I had a couple people in my party on board to go there one day for lunch. And then it was one of the days we weren't going to get off at the cruise port.
Gotcha.
Because we'd been there a few times. So we were going to go get the barbecue that day instead.
Time, too.
And we ended up last minute deciding to go ahead and get off the ship. And we got food in port, and then nobody was
that's
hungry.
Not a bad idea either, But You had other chances, JD.
I did. You know what I did do? What did do, one mission that I set out for myself.
What might that be?
I took the Scorpion tequila shot in Aruba.
Did you?
Yes.
I've watched some, we both have TikToks and Instagrams, and I'm pretty sure you posted one of those. It wasn't you. I think it was somebody in your party, though.
Yes. Gagging on it.
Oh, yeah.
Almost that was,
I mean, straight up Jet 2 holiday, brother. It was.
So what happened was they give you the shot and they encourage you to take it, which I was thankful for, because I probably could have talked myself out of it.
I mean, when you say Scorpion shot, I'm trying to get this in my head. So say like if you bought a bottle of tequila and it's got that scorpion in it, right? Is it that big? Is it a big scorpion that you? Are you actually drinking a scorpion?
Think about the size of a shot glass. The shot glass is full of tequila, and the scorpion, it's not fat, but my scorpion was a little bit bigger than the guy next to me scorpion. And the tail was at the rim of the glass. So
really,
it was as big as the scorpion. Shot glass.
Remember back in the day when Remember back in the day when you thought you were the shit when you ate the worm out of the tequila?
Oh yeah.
This sounds a lot more hardcore. I don't know if I could do
it. So I was fortunate enough to swallow it down in one gulp. Mm-hmm. And what happened with Heather in my party, when she took hers, she tilted her head forward too quick, and the scorpion went under her tongue. So now she's trying to push it out with her tongue back into her mouth so she could swallow it, and it went back under her tongue again because she's not wanting to do it in the first place. So her body was telling her, no, you ain't putting this down my throat.
Hey, Talking Ship fam, you got to go to our Instagram page, talking_ship with JD and Kenny, right? Is that?
Yep. It's on
Go
there.
on there. That video is on there. You have to look at this video. It is awesome. I died laughing watching this thing.
And what adds to the humor of the video is you'll see a lady sitting on her right, on Heather's right. She takes it down better than any of us did, and that's her
like
mother.
A champ.
Her mother took it down like a champ. Yeah.
That was her mom? Oh, wow. Yep. I bet she was so proud of her daughter.
Yeah. It was an experience. So we put that in with food. So it wasn't my favorite thing. I got it down.
And that was at Lucy's, right?
Lucy's, yep.
That's
in
right,
Aruba.
because I seen the shirt that you showed on a picture, and we were gonna go try it, and we were gonna do it late night, and I don't know, we never made it to it. We made it to a couple other things, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say alcohol was involved.
Yes. Well, we didn't eat any actual food there. Oh. I wished we would have. Like the longer I sit, mentally screwing myself about that scorpion being in my belly, I thought, man, maybe I'll order a taco or something.
Anything.
Give that scorpion something to eat.
I wish you would have recorded you. I bet you went through some things in your head as you was taking that shot.
Well, in complete honesty, okay, if I'm out at a brewery, and I know people are gonna love to hear this, and a fly goes into my beer, I won't pick the fly out of my beer and keep drinking. I will order a new beer. So when we got off the ship, we're walking to Lucy's, I am actively going through excuses in my mind of what I'm going to tell the people in my party. I'm not doing the shot.
Then once we sat down, come up with something, huh?
Yeah. And then once we sat down, some of the people in my group that I didn't think were going to do it, they start ordering them. Oh. And now it's to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah. Now you got to man up.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't, but I was just psyching myself out, man.
That's funny.
And really, it's not that big of a deal. I mean,
so now you can drink that fly in your beer, right?
Well, we'll see. I'll definitely look at it a little bit differently.
I know, right? It's just a fly. A gloop.
Yeah. You did go to the barbecue place, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna have to go back on Oasis again just to hit it because Oasis is the only ship that has it.
That is the only ship that has portside barbecue, and I don't know why that is. They've had other ships that they've amped up. They went away from that, and then they started doing the what's the southern food restaurant? Mason Jar. That's what they started going with on the other Oasis class instead of the portside barbecue, which I think that was a good idea. Although the portside barbecue is pretty good.
I'm going in February on the Allure of the Seas. And they have the Mason Jar. I'm pretty excited about trying. I'm going to go there for sure.
Yeah. Try that one at least. I mean, I don't know how many more missions I can give you, and you don't do them. I mean, I thought we were better than that. You put me on a mission, and guess what I did? I completed the mission.
I actually put you on 2 missions, and I know you completed one. I'm pretty sure you completed the other. It was the what is it? The Globe and Atlas getting the espresso martini with the Guinness.
Espresso martini. I did get that. Yes. And it's life-changing. It's good. It's right. I will honestly agree with you. It's probably the best espresso martini I've had. And I've had a few.
It is.
I'm not an espresso martini expert by no means, but the ones I've had, that's probably the best one.
I've tried them just about every way, and I make them at home. And I started making the Guinness version as soon as we got home from the Oasis.
Huh. Look at you. Oh, mixologist over here. You are...
Well, in another drink I put you on, you tried on this ship, the Juropo.
Say it again. Say the name again.
Juropo.
And
I don't know if I'm saying that right. It might be Juropo.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is Juropo because you actually told me to go find Goose.
That's right. That was the other mission.
And you said he was going to be at the pub, which he was that week you were on. And what happens is every 2 weeks they go to a different bar. So I go up into the pub, and the first, server I see, I'm like, hey, is Goose working right now? And he looks at me kind of crazy, and he's like, Goose. I was like, yeah, he's a server, Goose. I mean, I thought, he was gonna, just, what the hell are you talking about? And then he's like, oh, Goose, he's over in Bolero's now. And I was like, cool. So I went over to Bolero's, and as soon as I looked at the picture that you had sent me, this, of course, was him. I mean, he was right there as we walked in. I was like, Goose! And he looked at me, he's like, hey, and he's, he didn't know me from Adam. I said, you know my dude, Jeff, right? And he's like, yeah, I know him. I said, guess what we getting ready to do? We getting ready to FaceTime him. And that's what we did. And Goose and JD talked. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
he's
he made
a really cool dude.
Say the name of the drink again.
Juropo.
Yeah. Then I said, give me a Juropo. And he's like, I make them the best. I'll go get you one right now. And I'll be damned if that drink wasn't delicious as hell.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on the same level as the espresso martini I drank. I mean, they were both delicious, and I was, torn between both of them. And I don't know what it is about that Juropo, but dude, that's delicious. I love that thing. Love it.
Yeah. And if, when we go on a cruise together and you're looking for me anywhere from noon to 5 o'clock, check Boleros first because I'm probably sitting in there drinking Jeropos.
Got you. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
I love those.
I'm highly impressed, man. You've got a good taste for drinks. I liked it. Very good.
And you put me on a drink mission for my cruise in February on the Allure at the Mason Jar.
Allure.
The peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, old fashioned. Yeah, at the Mason Jar. Got to get it. Change your life, man. Change your life. Oof.
Two of my favorite things, PB&Js and old fashions.
Oh yeah. It gives you for your garnish, it gives you 2 circular little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Like on a toothpick?
Oh yeah. Dip them in your drink and eat them. It's like heaven. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty intrigued by that.
Yeah. And the drink itself is delicious. It's yeah. That's what I went back to first time I had it was on the Wonder, and we happened to eat brunch there, so I ordered me one. And I drank that one. Of course, we left, and I'd say half an hour later, I'm right back at Mason Jar at their bar and ordering me another one because them things are good. They're good.
Heck yeah.
You'll like it.
And I like the s'mores old fashioned in Schooner.
Schooner. See, I'm gonna have to try that one. I've seen it. I usually get the what is it? The wild pear margarita, something like that. Desert pear.
Yeah.
Desert pear margarita.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people in my group were getting those.
Yeah, I love that thing. I don't know. I like it more because it looks pretty. It's got that pepper and salt rim on it.
Right.
It looks pretty, and it makes me think it tastes really good when it looks pretty.
I've tried it a couple times when people in my group have got them, and I wasn't a huge fan, but it's not my thing.
Yeah,
I'm not really. I'm a very basic margarita person. Strawberry margarita. That's it.
If we ever go on the one of the Icon class together, we're gonna go to the bar that's at El Loco Fresh, the Cantina, and they've got it's a I can't remember, fire something margarita, and it's got a little spice to it. But dude, it's amazing too. It's amazing. You'll like it.
I wonder if they're using that habanero tequila.
They might be. I don't know, but it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I don't even know why we keep talking about drinking. I'm almost ready to go make me a drinky poo. But
well, let's talk about entertainment on the Oasis.
Entertainment. What'd you think about it?
The comedians were good. We typically go to the comedians twice per sailing. We only went once this time, only because the second one's always the last night, and I'm kind of trying to wind down on the last night because I'm not a good hangover traveler.
No, me either.
And I don't want to be tempted, so I just kind of chill that night, walk around, relax one more time. But the comedians were good. My favorite thing, I've talked about it numerous times on here, the water show.
Oh, yeah.
They did that Back to the Future themed. It was all 80s music. And I'm going to try. There has got to be, that soundtrack has got to be online somewhere.
Hey, yeah, I'm willing to bet you can find that somewhere because I agree with you. The water show, it's always going to be number one for me, just about on any ship that's got a water show, which would be Oasis class, Icon class. You can't beat that water show. And like you said, that soundtrack, yeah, that's the soundtrack to my youth, basically. Right. That's what I listen to. I know that music. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, don't get me wrong. Every single song is something I listened to while growing up? No, but the majority of them were.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was pretty good soundtrack.
I think I knew the words to just about every song they played.
You probably singing too.
Oh, I was.
If I know you.
Oh, I was.
Hey,
there was even a couple parts of the show where I was so caught up with the song that somebody else in my party had to point to the high divers because they were about to
almost
jump.
missed a diver too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it happens.
I was jamming along.
There you go. Hey, man, that right there means it's a good show. Every aspect of it is a good show, you know?
Water show was my favorite. There was one show we attempted to go to. We ended up walking out, but not because nothing disrespectful towards the cast or anything. It just wasn't my cup of tea. It was the One Sky.
It's where they got all that, stuff on pulleys and everything like the Wright brothers plane is flying above you type of thing with somebody in it,
Yeah. And there was a narrator the whole time, and I don't know, he was just throwing me off. Like I couldn't. I had a few drinky drinks up in me, so my divided attention skills were not at their best. But I was trying to listen to him, and then all of a sudden I'd look and I'd miss something going on over in the corner, and it was just really slow, and I don't know. It wasn't like
it's
vibe
more
music.
Artistic. That's
exactly
what that show is.
Perfectly
it's more
put.
Artistic.
Yeah.
And I'm like you.
And that's not me.
Yeah. I watched a good portion of it. Artsy fartsy things don't really grab my attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need a little more action to my entertainment. Funny action, something to that effect. The artsy thing, is it pretty? Yeah. Is it cool? I guess. Yeah. Does it keep my attention? Not so much. And I didn't even have any drinks in me first time I saw it. And I was like, ooh. So, me and the better half, we didn't go to that one this time because we knew well, we had the gist of what was going on in there, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't for us.
And of course we did the Love and Marriage, and this was the first ship I'd ever been on that I missed the Crazy Quest.
Oh.
I love that thing, but I was playing poker and somebody come up and said, "Hey, the quest is about to start. Are you at a stopping point?" And I wasn't. And of course I said no. And I don't think anybody else in my group went either.
You got to have priorities, brother.
And with the poker game, that segues us into the casino. Man, I don't know how you did on the Oasis, but I did not do good at all. I didn't even see anybody doing good.
I got destroyed.
Oh, I did too.
Destroyed. Even the slot whisperer, the luckiest person I know on the face of the planet when it comes to slot machines, did not do well.
Yeah.
Did we get a shit ton of points? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't get a shit ton of money. I would have rather the money than the points, but, it is what it is.
No, and most of the time when I go to the casino, I'm happy with breaking even.
Yeah. If I break even, any gambler will tell you that's a win. That's a straight up win. I didn't even break even. I broke uneven.
I did. I definitely paid somebody's salary.
Oh, yeah.
I know that for sure. Bought somebody a Ford Focus or something.
Right? Yeah. It's, and again, you're like me. You're not taking any kind of bill money or anything like that. But, I still shed a tear when I lose all my money.
Yeah.
I cry a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I go to the room and stand in the shower and let the hot water
run
your head
against the wall.
Yeah. Like, why? Why me?
I know what you're really doing while you're crying in the shower. You're trying to think of a way to tell Tina, your better half, that you just lost the money you had set aside for the next 3 days.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. And I'm like, I don't know. I got jumped. She'd be like, well, let's go look at the cameras. I'd be like, well, I know the cameras. They're high-tech robbers. They shot something at the cameras while they were beating on me. I synced it.
I I just evade the question whenever I get asked, how much are you down? Oh, not that much.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then I'll redirect. You want to go get a Dropo at Boleros?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it makes for a long couple days after that when, I've spent a little too much.
I definitely have.
She didn't
I
get
think
to
it's probably
have her
universal.
half.
Yeah. Everybody has a better time when they're winning. And,
yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't need to win 10 grand. Just being up a little would have made the night. But, I still had a great time, and I went back every day, multiple times a day. So.
Yeah, same here. We had a good time. It's gambling.
Right.
It's gambling. As well as I do, you're probably gonna lose more than ever you win. But when you do win, you feel like you're on top of the world type of thing. And you know what? I'm coming back next week and I'm going on another cruise just so I can win some more of their money. I got them, And then you get on there and then they take that money back and the extra money you brought.
I remember my cruise in August. It was such a great feeling sending you those pictures from the cruise, where I had the $1,100 I won the first night laid out in the bed. And then the next night, $1,400 laid out in the bed. I gave it all back.
I even told the slot whisperer, I was like, oh, he's having a good week so far. He's getting ready to break them. He's getting ready to break the casino. And then,
Yeah.
We never even got up like that at all. I mean, there were times she would sit on a slot machine and she'd put maybe $100 in, and there was a couple times she, sat there and it would go little up, down, little up, nothing crazy by no means. And she ended up, at one point in time, she got like off of $100, she got, I don't know, it had to have been like 400 freaking points. I was like, that's pretty damn good. In, an hour and a half's time of just playing with that $100 bill. And I was like,
out of my 12-person party, I only know my better half came back with, she was up after it was all said and done, $700, I think she came back with. So
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a good day for her. And she doesn't gamble. That was her first gambling experience. Other than she plays her free play on every ship. And sometimes I'll walk past her and she'll have like $3 left and I'll throw, $20, $40 in it for her and say, here, hit the button.
Just play a little while.
But other than that, like taking her own money to gamble on, this was her first time. She came back up $700.
And she's done.
Yeah, she was done. Yeah,
she's done. She ain't losing that money. Yeah, I get it. Me.
I've seen her at a land-based casino. I've seen her walk in. There's some kind of free promotion where she got like $25 in free play. Spent that $25 on a 3-day trip to the casino. Never touched another machine after that $25 was gone.
She
has that kind of discipline.
I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't.
No.
If I know I'm going to a casino, be it cruise or land base, I got money in my pocket for that casino.
Yep.
I got some money in my pocket for that casino. It's going down. Be it good or bad, it's going down. I had a couple of relatives. They did good. My first cousin, Bernice, his wife, hit $1,000 on one of the poker machines.
Oh, wow.
She did pretty good. Sandra. Yes. Shout out to Bernice, Sandra. I'm going to give a couple shout outs to my relatives. Bernice, Sandra.
There you go.
Mark, Kelly, Adams, Sis, Danny, Pam. Of course, my mother-in-laws. They know who they are. Shirley, Gail. Yeah, we had a blast. Oh, don't forget Steve, Shannon. We had a good time. So there's my shout outs.
Heck yeah, that's great. We We had a big party go with us too, as we talked about before. It was my birthday cruise.
I seen the shirts, man. That was fly. That was fly, dude.
And I didn't know about them until we got on the ship, so that was a cool surprise. But
that was pretty fly right there.
We did the birthday bar crawl. We had 18 bars on. There was little cards that had each bar printed on them. We had 18 bars to go to. I think we made 10. Because we didn't do it the way that we planned on doing it. The plan was to go to each bar or each venue, get one drink.
That's what it's
turn around, walk out, done. Go to the next one. No, the very first one was Playmakers. We hit Playmakers. I think we did about 5 drinks there. Then we went to somewhere else. Oh, I think Schooner was next. Schooner, we did 4 or 5. And I think 4 of those were old fashions. And those old fashions hit pretty hard when you're doing them back to back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And here's my thing. I've done a couple of, well, I ain't going to say a couple. I've done one bar crawl. And I'm like you. If I get to a bar, I want to drink. If I'm having a good time and, start conversating with somebody, I want to sit there and talk and have another drink and, take in the atmosphere, people watch a little bit. And then, like you said, 5 drinks into it, I guess, that's how I feel. The one drink and done and moving, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I didn't feel the same about it as I would have doing it your way. I didn't like that one drink. And so that's the only one I've ever done, but I wasn't a big fan of it. The one drink and move on to the next place.
I don't think I'll try it again. I mean, I'm cool with hopping around because we do that anyway.
Yeah.
But having the list and trying to hit all those spots, I mean, I just like to get somewhere and chill and just, if I'm having a good time and I'm vibing somewhere.
Yeah. Say, if you get to the Schooner bar and everybody's singing and having a good old time and just, you know what I'm saying? Or even the pub.
Exactly.
You know how the pub gets, late at night, the dude on the guitar or the female on the guitar, everybody's singing and yelling whatever song it is and having a good old time. I like to sit and partake of that and scream some words myself,
For sure. Oh, yeah.
It just, I don't know. That would, I wasn't impressed with the bar crawl concept of one drink and move on,
Yeah.
I'm like you. I want to drink, look around, conversate, see what's going on, scream some music, scream some lyrics, even, laugh, cut up, and then move on if we're going to move on.
That's what we ended up doing. We just ended up sitting wherever we were at and just BSing and laughing and singing and listening to music and people watching and just had a good time. But it was a cool experience. I'm glad we at least tempted it.
Yeah. And here's another idea. Say you do it the way you're doing it, get to a bar, 2 to 3 drinks, 4, whatever, cut that list into 4 different days. You know what I'm saying? So you have a set number that you go to each day, but they're different instead of.
Now, I would like to do that because I didn't realize, I mean, there's a lot of bars that you see every day just passing by them.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's other ones that are tucked away in places that you don't really think about. And so I would like to do that at some point, research what all the bars are. Yeah, exactly.
You don't think of that.
Windjammer, sometimes I get a Bloody Mary in the Windjammer bar, like the Solarium bar. A lot of people don't even realize the Solarium bar's there.
They don't. They know that the Solarium part where you eat, they know that's there. But the floor above, there's a Solarium bar sitting right up there. Go up there. And we didn't know about it until our second time on that ship. I was like, there's a freaking bar up here. I didn't know that. I thought it was just some more sun chairs or something sitting up there. But nope.
I didn't even know the upper deck to the solarium was still the solarium. I thought it was something completely different up there.
Yeah, I'm like you. I mean, but there's so many just little bars and nooks and crannies that you can go to and have a drink, and you did not even know that was there. But that's part of cruise life, man. That's what you do. You go and explore and find new things and have a good time.
That's right. So we have a couple questions for just the tip with Kenny.
Just the tip. Ooh, I'll be gentle.
The first one is going to be from Michael.
Oh, Michael.
He's confused about cruise points, when they expire, and he put on here Prime status, but I think what he's asking is how the points expire in April.
Mm-hmm.
That's two different things, really. The points and Prime. You got your cruise offers and you got your Prime status. It's two totally different things. How's that work?
Okay, so your Prime, of course, is getting the 2,500 points in that. It's a year's worth of time from March 31st to April 1st. Okay, or April 1st to March 31st. Okay. Turn that around. So in between March 1st, go that whole year till you get to March 31st. That's your whole year as far as the casino is concerned. And as far as Prime is concerned, you want to get those 2,500 points in between that, in that year's time. So you can do that. You take 2 or 3 different cruises, however many cruises you want to take. You can get it in one cruise. We've done it before. But it's got to be 2,500 points, and that's what gets you to Prime. So Prime is basically, the best part of Prime is you get free drinks in the casino. Whenever the casino bar is open, you can come down and get a drink. I'm in the casino a lot, so it benefits me a lot. So you get that 2,500 points. So if you don't do nothing else that next year, you're still going to be Prime. You're going to be Prime for a whole nother year. Does that make sense? So you get Prime within that first year, that April 1st to March 31st. If you don't do, your points will go away on March 1st, but you will still be Prime. So you don't have to go into the casino and win another point. You'll still have that Prime for a whole year. Now, here's the kicker, though. Royal is all about what have you done for me lately. So say you don't want to score, you don't want to earn another point for that year. You've got cruises booked, but you say you're not going to go to the casino, right? That's fine and dandy. Right. You can do that. But your offers are more than likely going to dry up, because just like any business, they want to make money. And how does that casino make money? Off of you spending money. So
exactly,
your points, your offers will dry up, but you'll still be Prime. You can go in there and you can have you a free drink all day long. If you don't want to buy a drink package or something, it's all up to you. However somebody does their drink, and say they didn't want to get a drink package, they could use their Prime and go into the bar every single night, drink their fill, and be happy about it. Nothing wrong with that either. But if you don't want to spend no money to get no points, guess what Royal's going to do in retaliation? They're not going to send you any offers, because it's always, what have you done for me lately? So I hope I kind of explained that in layman's terms pretty good. If not, send in another question. Tell me to elaborate, and I will.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he was getting at. It cleared it up for me, because I'm always a little fuzzy on the points and the Prime stuff. I'm Prime as well. I was just on my cruise in November, got the 2,500 points again, which assures me until 2027.
Exactly.
Because it was November of 2025. But the points, if I didn't spend another $1 in all of 2026, my points are going to dry up. Or my offers, rather.
Exactly.
Okay. The next question is one that I see on online chat or anything like that. It's always about gratuities. The next question's from Heather. She wants to know if the crew knows if you don't prepay gratuities. Is there, like, when you give them your card to swipe?
Does the crew know if you take gratuities off or pay your gratuities, basically, right? Is that what you're asking?
If you prepay them. Yeah, if you prepay them whenever you're booking your cruise. Do they know if you did that or not?
Oh, no. They don't have no idea of who's paid, who's not paid, who's taking theirs off, or any of that. Now the people who do know if you've paid or not is, of course, when you're booking your cruise and you hit that button for prepaid gratuities, right? You know, whoever's doing the booking for you and looking at it, they know you paid, but they're not on any ship. Now say, and I've done it. I've gotten no lies to tell. I've taken my gratuities off, but I do tip out. But here's the thing. I go to guest services. I take my gratuities off. Do I ever have a problem with my service? Has any other crew member known that I didn't take my gratuities off? No, because that's not what they do. Because if they, say I took my gratuities off and then I started getting crappy service. That's not a good look. And I'm not saying take your gratuities off and then don't pay nobody nothing. I would never suggest that. I tip out who I interact with, and I usually tip out more than I would have if I had done the prepaid gratuities. Now, again, does the crew know if you take your gratuities off? No, because that would be bad business for one, right? They don't know if you've paid or not paid or done the prepaid gratuities, none of that. They try to tell you that your gratuities are split between all the crew members, right? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. When they sign a contract, say they sign the contract for, just putting a number out there, $2,000 a month, right? So they sign a contract for $2,000 a month. This is what the cruise lines are trying to fool you on, is they're using your gratuities to make it to that $2,000. Does that make sense?
Wait, so shouldn't the cruise line be paying that salary?
Exactly. That the cruise line is the ones who should be paying their salary, which they do anyway if they don't get to a certain percentage on their prepaid gratuity rate. But that, again, that don't make a whole lot of sense to me. If they're going to do this is the way they should do it. Just bake it into the cake and not try to make it sound like, oh, we're being so generous. We're giving them their contract money and this prepaid gratuity money. Nope, that's not how it works. They're getting paid up to their $2,000. That is it. They don't get paid past that $2,000. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not getting paid past that. So that's, the consumers, meaning me and you, we'll tip out people. We'll tip people. We don't have a problem with tipping people. But don't make it sound like, oh, they're going to get all this money to be able to send back home and they're going to get $2,500 instead of $2,000. Nope. They're just getting the flat $2,000. That's it. That is it.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'll get off my soapbox.
That was a good answer. Hopefully he answered that for you. I'm pretty sure.
And again, shipheads, If you do have some questions, go to our Instagram.
Talking_ship on Instagram.
Cool.
In the description of the podcast, it does have all that information on there.
Cool. Yeah. If you've got a question, any question, send it to us. We don't have a problem answering a question. If we can't answer it, we're going to find the right answer for you. Boom.
Exactly. All right, shipheads. It's time for us to wrap up.
Wrapping it up. Closing thoughts from me. Had a good cruise with my family. Love the Oasis. It's always going to be my OG ship. And I'm looking forward to getting on that ship again at some point in time.
Same here. I had a great time on the Oasis. Although I want to say I've been on every ship in the fleet. If my next cruise ends up on Oasis, I won't be disappointed at all.
Right?
I will go on it anytime. I mean, if I'll go on any ship anytime, but
same here, bro.
I like the Oasis. Yeah, I like the Oasis, and I loved it.
Hell yeah, same here. Good ship.
I think it's about time to go make a Dropo and.
I'm gonna go find me something. You have piqued my interest, and I'm gonna go get me some liquid libation. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, shipheads. Until next time, we'll see you.